please welcome Luke Harries, who leads growth at ElevenLabs.
Hey everyone, I'm Luke, and I'm really excited to talk you through ElevenCreative. This is our all-in-one creative platform for marketers and content creators to create incredible campaigns. But first, I want to show you something.
My name is Michael Caine. You know, I've played many roles in my life, both on and off the screen. But now, I've got a question for you. What makes a voice iconic? Is it the tone, the accent, the balance? Well, the answer is quite simply the message. And now, through the power of artificial intelligence, we've turned sound into something more. Connection without limitation. Because voices give us strength, power, protest, prayer, and joy. But each new frontier, each new advancement in technology is met with caution. And rightly so. But every single time, the human drive, the passion, artistry, and creativity prevails. Because technology is just the medium. This is humanity, amplified. I am thrilled to announce that my voice and I are joining ElevenLabs. Try it for yourself today.
So this was a video we made last year when Michael Caine decided to join ElevenLabs and the iconic marketplace, something we're truly honored about. But why I wanted to show you this ad today is that it was made completely with AI. From the voice, the music, the images, the videos, all with ElevenCreative. And this is part of a broader shift in technology. And each time there's a shift in technology, there's new types of marketing which are enabled. Whether it's the printing press, enabling posters and leaflets. Whether it's the camera, enabling real product photography and ads. Whether it's the video camera, enabling narration and stories and actually showing how to use the product. But there's been nothing since the video camera. Until last year, when we finally crossed this threshold of being able to make end-to-end campaigns with AI. And at ElevenLabs, and particularly ElevenCreative, we take the very best of these models and combine them together so people like Jack, who made that ad in one day, can go from idea to finished campaign. Now, what do you need to create one of these ads? Well, you need 5 things. You need speech, and ElevenLabs was the first to make the human-like speech models that you heard earlier. And additionally, with V3, we're now able to make these truly emotive, expressive ads. You then need sound effects, the gongs, the cymbals, the whooshing. You need music. And with Eleven Music, we built the first commercially licensed music model. Additionally, you need image and video. And so we partnered with the very best in the industry. With image, we partnered with Google. We've got Nano Banana Pro and incredible image models. With video, we partnered with OpenAI and brought in Sora into the platform. But the majority of people aren't creating campaigns like this today. TV commercials take months. Social media ads take weeks. Even a social media post can take days. Meanwhile, we have these incredible AI coding tools, which means we're shipping new features every day, every hour. And the ad campaigns like Meta and YouTube are hungry for new creative. They want different variations, but we're still taking months or weeks to create these campaigns. Well, with ElevenCreative, you can go from idea to a finished campaign in under a day. And not just in one language, in over 70 languages. And this is being used already by the world's leading marketing teams. At companies like Time, Disney, Duolingo, Epic Games, the creative teams are harnessing the very best of these models to go, ship, and show what's possible with their incredible products. So this is an overview of ElevenCreative. We start by bringing in the best models into one platform, whether that's our own with speech, sound effects, and music, but also combining image and video. So you can create, prompt, and then download, use it offline, or you can then use it in our full browser-based video editor called Studio, and soon in a new product called Flows, which I'm very excited to preview for the first time. Once you've created your campaign, you can then dub it into over 70 languages, like we've done with Modi or Lex Friedman. And you can either use these tools yourselves, you can just sign up for an account or speak to our enterprise team, or with 11 Productions, we can do this end-to-end, the full content creation process, or just that final localization step. And finally, all of this is available via API if you really want to go wild. So let me show you a demo. So this was made by Alec early in the day. Some of you probably saw his demo. And I'm going to play this ad. So you have to imagine that we're a perfume company, and we've just released a new perfume, and we want an incredible perfume ad to go live later today.
This is not creation. Generate video. Tell your story with sound. Give your voice to the world. Experience the exceptional with ElevenLabs.
Fantastic. So you can hear that kind of whispery ASMR tone. You've got these beautiful visuals. It still is amazing to think that only last year have we really crossed this threshold where it's actually possible to ship these full campaigns. And so what do we have in this platform? So this is Studio within ElevenCreative. You have all the world's best video models the day they ship. So we've got Google's VO, we've got Kling, we've got Cdance, which has been making waves recently. Additionally, you have all the best from speech, both our V2 model as well as that super expressive V3, and we have thousands of these voices. And each voice is made by a person who's recorded their voice, they've uploaded it to the marketplace, and then they get paid for every use. And so something I'm really proud of is we paid out over $11 million of commission to these voice actors. Then you have sound effects. We have a huge library, as well as you can prompt your own. And finally, music. And so all the songs you're hearing throughout today, as well as in Michael Caine or the background of this, were made by just prompting and iterating on that perfect song and the perfect length you're at. So let's make a few changes. I thought this was really good, actually. And Alec did a great job making it. But let's give it a go. Let's try making it with a man's voice. And so maybe this is a brand campaign and you're just trying to get a different feel. Maybe you're doing performance marketing and you're trying to work out what's actually going to drive conversion for this perfume. So this is speech never heard before.
This is not creation. Generate video. Tell your story with sound. Give your voice to the world.
Really cool. So you can feel how it gives a completely different tone, different flavor, maybe resonates with different audiences. You could choose different nationalities, different ages. And so this is ElevenLabs Studio. You can see it's kind of that very familiar timeline editor. But as we were building and tinkering with these different tools, and we use them in-house for now tens of millions of dollars of paid marketing spend, it just didn't feel quite right that you go from this idea, you kind of generate each of the individual assets, you're kind of pulling them out on the timeline. If you imagine I'm creating a bunch of different variations with voices, I'm like clicking around in the tabs and selecting voices. And so that's why today, for the first time, I'm really excited to introduce you to a new product called Flows. And so this is Flows, which is a canvas-based video editor. And so in the bottom, you have all the best image, video, speech, text. You can kind of drag them all in. Text is actually, you can use like LLMs and prompting. But you have all the very best models there. And you can type in what you're looking for, and it'll generate this picture. And what's really cool with the different AI modalities is you're often like kind of iterative prompting to get yourself a person or a product. And then you'll start combining it with other things. So then you'll start going, OK, let's come up with what this perfume is. Or maybe you're actually programmatically uploading this perfume. And then you'll go, OK, let's show me a model from that first one holding the perfume bottle. And this now starts to do an unlock where you can then take, maybe it actually doesn't feel right, you can kind of jump back to that first one. Then you start thinking, like, what are different scenes that you want to test and experiment with? And so we've got this great model here in Venice. And then you can animate it. And finally, you combine it with image and video. So this is a new direction we're experimenting with. We're really excited by it. And the extra unlock, once you start doing this kind of exploratory generation, the new unlock is then when you start connecting it with APIs or connecting it to your CMS. And let's say you're an e-commerce store with thousands of different ads and loads of different avatars, and you also want to test different sceneries and countries and geos and languages. Well, now you can start really mass producing and testing and creating with flows. So if we jump back to the slides. Fantastic. This is an overview of ElevenCreative. You have all, thank you. You have all the best image, video, sound, speech, music, sound effects models in one place that we ship the same day or next day as soon as they go live. You can then combine them together in the traditional way like Studio, or really push the boundaries with flows, and then you can localize it all. And if you want us to do this for you, we can with productions. So that's ElevenCreative. You can go from idea to campaign in one day. If you want a 3-month free trial, you can just grab any person wearing an ElevenLabs top, and we can get that set up for your entire team today.